now holding a meeting of the Berthold FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the meeting room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to Puerto Rico and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl,
Why stationed by the owl?
as the owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am apt to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope my advice is based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times and in the direction of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of the president who spaces beneath the rising sun.
Why is the President so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. With leadership from our president, with the leadership of our president to lead us out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are 8 members present and numerous guests, Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA membership possess.
I now declare this meeting duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Madam Secretary, is there any new business?
Yes.
Does any member have any new business?
I move.
Madam President, I call to a point of order.
State your point.
She did not get recognition before she stated her motion.
Point well taken. Would you like to retry with getting recognition?
Yes. Madam President,
Chair recognizes Vice President.
I move that our chapter build a catapult for the U.S. pumpkin shucking contest.
Second. It has been properly moved and seconded that our chapter build a catapult for the pumpkin shucking contest. Is there any discussion?
Madam President,
Chair recognizes Sentinel.
I believe that this is a great opportunity for our chapter to be a part of something else in the community, as well as on a national level if possible. I think we should all vote for this motion.
Madam President,
Chair recognizes Secretary.
I believe this motion is a bad idea because we don't know how to build a catapult, and so it would take a lot of work to learn how. I
Madam President,
Chair Knez is reporter.
I believe this is a good idea because when other people that are not FFA members realize how good that, or how much involved we are in FFA, they'll want to join. So I encourage everyone to vote yes.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is treasurer.
I believe this is a great idea because with us building a catapult, we can get the Berthold FFA chapter out there, in the community, to get more people to join, and just so we can do other activities with the community. So I encourage you all to vote yes on this motion.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is secretary.
I still believe this is a bad idea, because we don't have a woodworking class in our school, so nobody knows how to build a catapult in any form. So please vote no on this motion.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is
this
secretary.
is a great opportunity for us to learn how to build a catapult. We can learn skills and still have fun and be a part of our community while we do this. And for these reasons, I think that this is a great idea for our chapter. Please vote for this motion.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is vice president.
don't let the fact that we don't know how to build a catapult stop us, because we can easily learn and we could get help from the community to teach us how to build one. And it's also a good team building opportunity, so I encourage you to vote yes on it.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now proceed to vote on our chapter building a catapult for the U.S. pumpkin chucking competition. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion fails.
I call for division of the assembly.
Division of the assembly has been called for. We will now proceed to vote on building a catapult for the pumpkin chucking contest. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is treasurer.
I move to postpone to our regularly scheduled meeting.
The motion postponed indefinitely has been called. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion fails. Is there any new business?
Madam President,
Chair Knez is Sentinel.
I raise a question of privilege.
State your question.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No, you may not. Is there any further discussion?
Madam President,
Chair Knez is reporter.
I move that our chapter provide refreshments for our election officers at the local voting precincts on election day.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that our chapter serve refreshments for officials at the voting precinct. Is there any discussion?
Madam President,
Chair Knez is secretary.
I believe this is a good idea because it would show our community how we want to be involved with them, and it would be a good idea to vote yes on this motion.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is Sentinel.
I move that we amend the motion that states that our FFA chapter provide refreshments for the election officials at the local voting precinct to include the words "and donuts."
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that we amend the main motion by adding the words "and donuts" before after refreshments on the main motion. All those in favor, or is there any discussion?
Madam President,
Chair Knez is secretary.
I believe this amendment is a good idea because not only will we be giving them refreshments, we will also be giving them something to fill their bellies besides just liquid. So vote yes on this amendment.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is Sentinel.
I think this is a great idea because at the voting local precincts, these officials will be there for a long time each night. And so if we provide them with food and refreshments, they will be happier with us and we will be a more active part of the community.
Madam President,
Chair Knez is treasurer.
I don't believe this is a good idea because what if someone has a donut allergy and they should, you can't, so then they can't eat donuts? so I encourage you to vote no.
Madam President,
Chair Canoes, the Secretary.
I rise to appoint to previous question.
Previous question has been called for. We will now proceed to vote on the amendment that states that we add donuts to the end of, or after refreshments. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion passes. We will now open up discussion, or reopen discussion on serving refreshments and donuts for local officials at the local precinct. Is there any discussion?
Madam President,
Chair Canoes, the Secretary.
I believe that this is still a good idea because who wouldn't want to get some refreshments and food on the day that they have to just sit there and watch everybody, then they have something to do. Vote yes.
Madam President,
Chair Canoes, Vice President.
I move to lay this motion on the table.
It has been properly moved and seconded to lay this motion on the table. We will now proceed to vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
aye.
Motion fails.
Madam President,
Chair Canoes, Treasurer.
I call for orders of the day.
Orders of the day has been called for. Madam Secretary, what are the orders of the day?
I have none after the meeting in September.
Is there any further new business? Seeing none, we will now, Madam Secretary, is there any new business?
I have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business that should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Berthold FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above